Hello and welcome to Chocolate, the history, the origin and the flavour. I am Jack.
And I'm Paul.
Firstly, we should be talking about the origin of chocolate.
So where did it all begin? Now we will be handing it over to our narrator, Kira Macaulay.
Origins and founders. The origin of chocolate came from the cocoa tree, which dates back from over 4,000 years ago. The Aztecs first used it as a currency to buy slaves, rabbits and chickens. In 1502, Christopher Columbus first brought back the cocoa beans to Europe. A Spanish man called Herman Corte brought them over in Spain, and they developed it into a drink and seasoned it with pepper, vanilla and sugar. It then moved to France, where they made a lot of money out of it. Then moved to England, where it almost threatened the existence of the traditional English pub. Cadbury's then started producing chocolate in 1824 by a man called John Cadbury, who opened a small shop. It then developed into a company in 1905 when it started producing the Cadbury Dairy Milk Bar, and then moved on to sell internationally. Lastly, chocolate was first mass-produced in America in 1894 by Hershey for 5 cents a bar.
Wow, that is some interesting stuff.
I wonder what other things there are to know about chocolate.
So, what is the best kind of chocolate?
What do people prefer?
We decided to find out.
Hello, what is your favourite brand of chocolate?
Cadbury's. Oh, it depends what mood I'm in, to be honest, but I like Cadbury's because I like the dairy, like, you know, the milk buttons, Cadbury's buttons, whatever it is. Nestle's alright, but that's more foreign, to be honest. Bourneville is always good to cook with, but I've got to say Cadbury's.
I'd have to say Cadbury's.
Galaxy.
Has to be. Or Yorkie, definitely.
Cadbury's.
I like cheap Tesco chocolate.
Oh, the Christmas ones and stuff.
Why is that your favourite? Because they're like the best tasting chocolate bars you can get with, because it tastes nice.
It's just the way it tastes, and it's nice and creamy, I think. Not as creamy as dairy milk, but, you know, nice in the middle kind of texture.
I don't know, it's just nicer. I don't really like Galaxy, it's too squishy. It melts too quickly.
Because it's nice.
Because it's really nice.
Tasty.
Oh, it's just chocolate. It's just pure chocolate in a bar.
And it's expensive. Thornton's is expensive, and I like to spend money.
Do you prefer white chocolate, milk chocolate or dark chocolate? I like any dark chocolate.
I used to prefer milk chocolate, but I think white chocolate, like Milky bars and stuff. But now I think I'm more of a milk chocolate man.
I like all chocolate, but my absolute favourite is white chocolate.
Milk chocolate.
Dark chocolate. Milk chocolate.
Milk.
White chocolate.
How often do you eat it? Is it a treat or an all-the-time thing?
All the time.
Pretty much it's a treat.
Well, I treat myself every day, I'm joking. I don't really eat much chocolate, and it's a treat when I eat it. That's why when I go to like news agents, it takes forever to pick it, because it's a treat for me. I don't eat it a lot, but it's good, isn't it?
Thank you.
I'll have a chocolate bar after dinner, so it's brilliant, but I don't eat lots of chocolate every day. It's more of a treat.
Sometimes it's a treat.
Oh, this is a treat for me, you know.
All the time.
On a bit of a diet.
I eat it every hour, every minute. No,
I have it every day.
Good.
It must be so hard to choose your favourite chocolate brand when there are so many to choose from. What's your favourite, Jack?
I would have to say something Cadbury's. Like Cadbury's cream egg. What's your favourite one, Paul?
Well, I could never decide.
There are so many to choose from. Now we will head back to our narrator, Kira Macaulay.
Thanks, Jack. Well, I've been everywhere eating lots of chocolate, from Cadburyland to Thornton's. There is just too much to choose from. from a cream egg McFlurry sprinkled with white chocolate, with a chocolate fountain of warm chocolate smothering marshmallows in a huge bowl of chocolate cake drenched in cream, with a waterfall of Cadbury's milk chocolate engulfing Turkish delight, caramel, mint, whole nuts. This isn't regular chocolate, it's a C&M specially designed chocolate heaven mixed with the finest melted chocolate of Belgium.
I don't know about you, Jack, but I am really hungry now.
Yeah, me too. But we only have time for one more thing. Facts about chocolate. So, does chocolate cause acne or make it worse?
No, and we'd like to end this myth once and for all. Several studies over the past 3 decades have failed to find a link between chocolate and acne. Test subjects who consumed the excessive amount of chocolate for 4 weeks didn't show any signs of increased acne.
Well, I often crave chocolate. Could I be addicted?
Probably not. Chocolate contains a variety of compounds that in large amounts can produce a drug-like effect. But its delicious smell, the feel of it melting in your mouth, and its rich taste are more likely reasons for your passion.
Lastly, does chocolate trigger migraines?
Chocolate is a commonly labelled culprit, but a study jointly conducted by the University of Pittsburgh and the University of Washington School of Medicine in Seattle spots chocolate's innocence as a headache trigger. Researchers compared the effects of chocolate versus caramel, which has different chemical makeup, by having 63 women who suffer chronic headaches eat a diet free of suspected headache triggers, except that half of them were given chocolate, while the other half were given caramel. And the results? Chocolate was no more likely to provoke a headache of any kind than was caramel.
One last thing, and the main thing on everyone's mind is what the health issues of chocolate are. We all know it can make you extremely fat. But is it all bad? Let's have a look. Health effects. Chocolate contains a multitude of substances which triggers mood-enhancing chemicals that makes you feel giddy and excited. Chocolate has the same effect as caffeine and can cause the heart rate to go up. It makes people feel relaxed and satisfied, which is a great way to relieve anxiety. However, it can have good effects, as it contains B6, iron, niacin and vitamin C. Harvard University proved that if you eat 1 to 3 bars a month, you'll have a lower risk of death than those who don't. They also say, if nothing else, it's a good luck charm. Also, dark chocolate contains antioxidants. They are good for your body, as it stops the build-up of saturated fat. Well, that is it. I hope you have enjoyed the informational video. That's all, folks.
Did you have a shot, Fred?
I was like this.